what's going on, everybody? And yes, it is that time once again to go over the Colorado Springs real estate market update. This time it's October 2021, and we're going to get started right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Mark with the My Front Range Living Team, powered by RE/MAX Integrity, and that's right, it is time for another sweet market update, and we're going to talk about the numbers from October 2021. So, if you're thinking about moving to Colorado Springs or buying a home in the Colorado Springs area, these are some great numbers. I'll tell you what, I was really surprised. We had started to see a trend in one direction over the last few months, and this month kind of bucked that trend. So let's start out with the single-family homes. And the first thing I want to tell you is, remember, this is the entirety of the Pikes Peak MLS, not just Colorado Springs and El Paso County. We'll go over that in a second. But this is all the homes in the Pikes Peak MLS. So sales. We had 1,641 sales in the MLS in October last month, and that is down from 1,758 in September. More on that in a second. That's way down from October of last year when we had 1,732. Stay with me, you'll figure out why here in just a second. So the average sales price, we have been trending down. We went 501, and then we went 498, 499, somewhere in there. We're at 510, gang. The average sales price last month jumped 2.4% from $498 up to $510,000. Now get this, that is 18% higher than the same time last year. We were at $432 for the average sales price. That's a huge jump. So if you bought a home in the last year, you have seen a substantial value increase in equity in your home. So congratulations, good for you. Active homes, well down. So we in September we were at 1184. We went down to 1048 in October this year. And actually that's up from 881 same time last year. So we want to keep an eye on that. Last year was a super thin inventory, and while we're not really high above that, we are still higher from an active sales inventory standpoint than we were this time last year. So we talked about the Pikes Peak MLS. So we talk about Colorado Springs and the surrounding area all the time. So I broke it down for you, okay? So those were the single family numbers. So as of the recording of this video, in all of the Pikes Peak MLS, there are 2,154 single family homes. So then we brought it down to El Paso County, just El Paso County, which of course is going to hit Monument, it's going to hit Falcon, Peyton, it's going to hit Fountain, it's going to hit Whitefield, it's going to hit all the surrounding areas that we know about. So it went from 2,154 and it dropped quickly to 689 for single family homes available in El Paso County. And then I thought, well, hey, let's narrow it down even more. What if we just went Colorado Springs? Gang, 521. So we're talking a 2154 start in the MLS, but we dwindle it down real quickly to 521. Even more important, so we talked about that $510,000 average sales price. There are 256 homes, 256 homes that are $510,000 or less in Colorado Springs. That's not a lot. So inventory remains super lean, and just thought that would be interesting for y'all. I know that we talk about the Pikes Peak MLS every month, so I broke it down for you. Well, let's talk about condos and townhomes. So sales went down, of course, from September to October, from 302 in September to 250 in October, and actually that's down from 260 October of 2020. So 10 fewer sales year over year. Well, average sales price, oddly enough, and this is where it was trending with single family, the average sales price went down from September to October, 326.6 in October, and that's down from 335.9. So almost a $10,000 swing on the average sales price. And obviously way above October of last year when it was 276. So almost a $50,000 value increase for those of you who have had your house a little over a year. So pretty big jump right there on the condo townhome side. So let's talk active, all right? So 129 homes. That is down from 142 and actually way up from 101 same time last year, October 2020. So we saw that on both the single family side and we saw it on the condo and townhome side where there were far fewer homes available this time last year. So we definitely want to keep an eye on that and see what inventory looks like in the months to come. So let's do the same thing with condos and townhomes that we did for single family. So in all of the MLS, as of the recording of this video, 371 condos and townhomes available as of this very second. Then when you bring it down to El Paso County, 109. When you bring it into Colorado Springs, not that much different, 108. But then when you take the average sales price of 326 or less, 22. 22 condos or townhomes in the Colorado Springs area that are 326,000 or less. It's competitive, gang. It's pretty crazy. So the other thing that we're keeping an eye on right now are interest rates. And obviously, we're keeping an eye on inflation and a whole bunch of different other economic factors that we don't want to get into. But I mean, the reality of it is we're keeping an eye on interest rates because that dramatically impacts purchasing power, right? So yeah, I mean, when we get into that space, we're really keeping an eye on all that inventory and how all the information's coming together. So still a really aggressive inventory that we have here. So if you're looking to sell, great time. If you're looking to buy, it can still be competitive. Again, we have maintained over the last year and a half that if it's an appropriately priced house, well maintained in a desirable neighborhood, it's going to fetch at least asking price, if not a little bit more if it's at market value. Hey, as always, we hope you found value in the video today. We would really appreciate it if you went down below and gave us a thumbs up on today's video and liked the content that we provided. It would also mean the world if you went down and hit that bell down there and subscribe to our channel. We're putting out content every single week to help you make Colorado Springs feel like home. If you are thinking about relocating to the Colorado Springs area, we would like to give you some more information that meets your criteria and figure out where the best part of the city is for you. And that relocation guide can be found in the description down below in the video. That's yours for free. You just take it, it's yours, and figure out a little bit more about some of the areas in Colorado Springs that might fit your criteria. The other thing we'd love for you to do, you'll notice our website is there in the description of the video, myfrontrangeliving.com. Would love for you to check it out. Give us some feedback on that. We're revamping a couple things and excited to roll that out. As always, thanks for stopping by. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.